Welcome to the Deep Dive. We take fascinating topics, look at them from all angles using lots of sources so you get the full picture. Today we're jumping into digital marketing. And what's really interesting, I think, is how AI, artificial intelligence, has gone way beyond just, basic automation. It's actually getting involved in the creative side, in strategy.
Exactly. And for this deep dive, we've gathered quite a bit of analyses of marketing campaigns, industry guides, some academic research too, looking at how AI is being used right now.
Yeah, so our mission today really is to give you a clear view of how AI is practically working in digital marketing today. We want to cut through the hype, show you real examples, and what we can actually learn from them. Okay, so where do we start? Maybe with these AI-powered campaigns that seem to be everywhere.
Yeah, that's a great place to start. Because the shift is pretty dramatic. It used to be AI just helped place ads, right? But now it's actually part of the brainstorming, the creative itself. Look at that Heinz campaign. They used DAL-E2, the text-to-image AI.
Oh, yeah. The Renaissance ketchup bottle thing. Those images were pretty wild, weren't they? But it wasn't just for laughs, was it? Seemed like it actually got traction.
Oh, absolutely. They used AI for these unique visuals, right? And that sparked a ton of interaction on social media. They even did special edition bottles, a virtual art gallery in the metaverse. Started off, I think, in Canada and the US.
Right, and then it just seemed to catch on globally.
Totally. And it wasn't just novelty. It tapped into this collective, fascination with what AI can create. Sort of blurring the lines between human art and machine art made the brand feel really modern, forward-thinking.
Yeah, it shows how interactive marketing can pull people in.
Yeah.
And how tapping into culture makes a brand feel relevant.
Exactly. And the global reach potential. Plus, at the end of the day, it really just reinforced the Heinz brand identity in a fresh way.
It's more than just pretty pictures. It makes the brand part of the conversation, part of what people are creating. And other big names are doing this too. BMW, you mentioned.
Precisely. BMW's been using AI quite a bit in their social media. They're focusing on promoting new models, obviously, but the key is making the content really engaging, personalized, and relevant to what that specific user seems to care about online.
Okay. And Coca-Cola, a giant in marketing history. They're using AI for content too, right?
Absolutely. For them, it's about streamlining how they create marketing materials, boosting the creativity, and crucially, personalizing it. So the content really hits home with different groups of consumers, no matter which platform they're on.
So it's not just generic stuff AI is churning out. It's crafting visuals, messages that fit the brand, connect with specific people. Okay, so that's the creative side. But AI is also huge for making marketing feel more individual, right? Personalization.
That's a really key point. How do you make someone feel like, okay, this brand actually gets me? And AI personalization is becoming, well, a major part of the answer. Nike's Never Done Evolving campaign is a great example. Tied in with their 50th anniversary, Serena Williams retiring. A big cultural moment.
Yeah. Right. And didn't they see some pretty impressive results from that?
They really did. A 4% bump in email open rates, which sounds okay, but a 60% jump in revenue that came directly from email marketing. That's huge. And it's not just the Nikes of the world. There was that 12 Days of Cosabella campaign. They got 40 to 60% more sales. And get this, without discounts.
Wow, without discounts.
Purely through personalized content. It just goes to show personalization is essential, and using customer data effectively, that's how you boost engagement and sales. The fact they didn't need discounts suggests that when you really cater to someone's needs, you build value, loyalty. It goes beyond just price.
It feels like it's about using that data to create a genuine connection, something that resonates.
Exactly. You combine predictive AI, guessing what someone might want, with generative AI creating the actual content. That lets you make marketing materials that feel incredibly specific to that person, making them feel seen, understood.
Okay, so AI influences the content, the personalization. What about the actual digital places we see this marketing, like websites? Is AI optimizing those too?
Oh, absolutely. Website optimization is another area where AI is really making a difference. Take Euroflorist, big online florist in Europe. They wanted to increase conversions, right? Turn more visitors into buyers.
Okay, makes sense. So how did AI help with that specific goal?
They use something called massively multivariate testing. It's like A/B testing, but on steroids. AI tests thousands of tiny variations simultaneously, page layout, colors, button text, where products are placed, you name it. It watches how real visitors interact in real time and figures out which combination works best to get those conversions up. It's all data-driven.
That sounds incredibly efficient. Way beyond just gut feeling or running a few simple tests. You let the AI find the optimal mix. Now, content is king, right? We talked about campaign content, but what about like the bread and butter stuff? Website copy, blog posts.
Yeah, this is where it gets really practical for a lot of people. AI tools are becoming, well, almost essential. Say you're struggling to explain something complex on a landing page. A tool like Copy.ai can help you simplify, rephrase it, then you tweak it to match your brand voice. For longer things like blogs, AI can help brainstorm topics, find keywords, even suggest new angles you hadn't thought of. Jasper.ai, for instance, has templates you feed it info about your brand, what you need, and it spits out options for social posts, headlines, whatever.
So it's like having an AI assistant for brainstorming and drafting.
Pretty much. And tools like Jasper can also help with SEO research, optimizing things like meta titles, descriptions. Those are super important for search visibility. Though it's worth noting, something like ChatGPT. Great for text, but its data isn't always bang up to date. For real-time SEO stuff, you often need specialized, paid tools that pull in current search data.
Good point. And it's not just creating new content, right? AI helps polish existing stuff, too.
Definitely. AI can check the tone of your emails, make sure it's consistent with your brand, and proofreading, editing. AI tools save so much time, help keep communication consistent. HackerOne, for example, they integrated their style guide with Grammarly Business, saw a 66% jump in team communication effectiveness.
66%, that's huge. So AI is really becoming a workhorse, from the first idea to the final polish. What about visuals? Images, videos.
Yeah, multimedia too. AI is making it way more accessible. Some platforms turn scripts into audio with visuals automatically. Saves time, maybe money on voice actors, designers. Even common tools like Canva now have text-image features, so marketers can generate AI images right inside their usual workflow.
Right, makes high-quality visuals easier for everyone, not just big companies. Okay, let's shift gears a bit. Internal stuff, teamwork, meetings. Vital for marketing teams. Is AI helping there?
It really is. These AI meeting assistants like Otter.ai or Firefly.ai, they're getting popular. They record meetings, generate notes, even searchable transcripts. So team members can focus on the discussion, not just scribbling notes. Makes finding info later much easier. Some can even track who's talking for how long to help keep participation balanced.
That sounds super practical. A real productivity booster, keeps everyone aligned. Okay, let's move to where a lot of the action happens, social media. How is AI changing things there?
Oh, it's becoming essential for managing social media effectively. AI helps write captions. Jasper's got features for that. It generates graphics, DLE, Canva again. It analyzes post performance, what's working, what's not. Even helps figure out the best times to post for maximum engagement. And chatbots. AI-powered chatbots are handling a lot more customer service on social now, giving instant answers.
So, helps create the content and manage the interactions afterwards. What about the paid side? Advertising on social and search.
Another huge area. If you use Google Ads, you're probably already using AI through their smart bidding. It adjusts your bids automatically based on how likely someone is to click or convert. Saves a ton of manual work. And targeting, AI is changing that dramatically. Google's Performance Max campaigns use AI to analyze your customer data and find new audiences who look similar and are likely to convert, audiences you might have missed otherwise. There are even tools like userpersona.dev that automatically build detailed customer profiles based on your business info, which helps you sharpen your ad targeting.
Finding the right people with way more precision, sounds like. And Google's got new AI campaign types focused on visuals now too, right?
Yeah, demand gen and video view campaigns. They use AI to show your image and video ads across YouTube, Discover, Gmail to big audiences. Early tests show they boost views quite a bit. They also launched Product Studio. That's generative AI for creating lifestyle images for your products, specifically for things like Google Shopping. Makes getting good product shots much easier.
Really streamlining that whole ad creation and delivery pipeline. Okay, campaigns are running. How does AI help track success and make changes on the fly?
Well, it enables real-time monitoring. AI can constantly analyze incoming data like conversion tracking in Google Ads. This means optimization isn't based on old reports. It's happening continuously based on what's happening right now with consumers. Of course, you need proper consent for that data collection. That's crucial.
Absolutely, consent is key. But that ability to adapt quickly based on live data is a massive advantage. When you want to test different versions, A/B testing, how's AI impacting that?
It's making A/B testing smarter. Tools like abtesting.ai can look at your website and suggest what you should test: headlines, copy, calls to action.
Yeah.
Then, during the test, the AI tracks conversions and figures out which version is winning much faster. Some tools even generate heat maps, visual maps showing where people click and focus on your site. That helps you decide what to test next. Platforms like Zyro even let you build your site using AI heat maps to place key elements effectively from the start.
So AI helps figure out what to test, runs the test efficiently, and interprets the results visually, making the whole optimization cycle way more data-driven. Okay, let's pivot to SEO, search engine optimization. Huge area. How's AI changing SEO?
The impact is pretty profound, actually. Multiple layers. We're seeing the search landscape itself shift. Generative AI, like ChatGPT, is becoming an alternative to Google for some searches. This leads to search behavior kind of fragmenting. People use specialized platforms. They search with voice or images, not just text. And often they get the answer without even clicking a link to a website.
So that traditional search and click model is changing.
Definitely. We're seeing more zero-click searches where the answer is right on the results page. AI native apps, chatbots, they offer different ways to find info. Social media is also becoming a major search destination, especially for younger people. And AI content generation. It's getting so good it can often rival human-written stuff now.
Wow, that's a fundamental change in how people find things online.
Yeah.
So how do businesses adapt their SEO strategies for this new AI-driven world?
Okay, a few key things are emerging. Targeting long-tail keywords, those longer, more specific, often question-based searches is vital because AI understands the intent behind them really well. Creating content that directly answers user questions is critical. Using things like natural language processing or NLP helps AI understand your content. Schema markup does too. It gives search engines context. Structured data helps AI categorize your stuff. And optimizing for multimodal search voice, visual, conversational, that's becoming essential.
So the focus shifts to providing really clear, comprehensive answers that match exactly what people are asking for, more than just keyword stuffing.
Precisely. And in the zero-click world, your website needs to be more than just an info source. It needs to be a destination. Offer high-value stuff, unique tools, resources that people can't get just from the search results page. Give them the reason to actually visit. And while, yeah, generative AI is great for brainstorming, editing, even some SEO tasks, you absolutely have to maintain your unique brand voice. And, technically, make sure search engines can still easily crawl and understand your site.
This has been incredibly illuminating. We've really covered a lot of ground on how AI is reshaping digital marketing right now. Everything from, the creative side, the campaigns, personalization, optimizing websites, creating all kinds of content, social media, advertising, tracking performance, and this huge shift in SEO.
Yeah, we've seen clear examples of how AI is being put to work successfully across the board. It's bringing more efficiency, sure, but also enabling more creativity and allowing for these much more personalized, engaging connections with customers.
So as you think about all this, here's something to chew on. How is this balance going to evolve? The balance between AI making things super efficient and that need for genuine human connection in marketing. And maybe think about what role you see yourself playing in that future. We would definitely encourage you to dig deeper into these examples and ideas yourself.